This is quadratic equation using factorization method. Let's see this question. 8x plus 15 equals 0. This is a quadratic equation. A quadratic equation has two answers, two possible answers, values. And how do we solve this quadratic equation? You multiply the first and the last term, that is plus 15 times x squared. This will give us plus 15x squared. Now this is what you do. You find the factors of 15, two factors of 15. When multiplied, will give you plus 15x squared, but when you add or subtract, those same two factors should give you minus 8x. This is what I'm saying in essence. What are the factors of 15? We have 1, we have 3, we have 5, and we have 15. Now we want to split them into 2. We have 3 and 5 should give us 15. 15 and 1 should also give us 15. Now we have 3, then we have 5. Now don't forget 3 times 5 is 15. Also 15 times 1 is also 15. Now we have x squared. X squared means x in two places, and we have to split the x, one for this and one for this, one for this, then one for this. In mathematics, instead of writing one x, you probably put the letter, because any letter standing on its own has silent one beside it, coefficient of 1. Now, if I clean this 1, it still means plus 1x. It means 1x. So I don't need to put 1x. It's either I write only x, which means 1x. Now, from what we have here, this and this will surely give me plus 15x squared, and this will also give me plus 15x squared. Now, the next thing is, which of this pair, this and this, or this and this, which of these two, when added or subtracted, will give me this middle term, minus 8x. Now, let's see. This is 3x. If I have plus 3x plus 5x, I'm not multiplying now. I want to add or I subtract. Plus 3x plus 5x. What would that be? That would be plus 8x. Is this plus 8x? No. Then you have to manipulate the signs. Minus 3x minus 5x. Minus 3x minus 5x. I'm owing 3 naira. I'm also owing 5 naira. How much is my debt? So I have 8x. And this is 8x. These pairs has given us minus 8x. So we don't need any other pair. We don't need this now. This is the best answer for this. This is the possible terms to use for this equation. Now this is what we do. We replace this minus 8x at the middle. Replace it with minus 3x minus 5x. And now let's multiply it back. When we multiply it back, we should be able to get plus 15x squared. Now let's do minus times minus plus 3 times 5, 15. S times s squared. That's plus 15x squared. We're able to get the product of plus 15x squared, and when added or subtracted, we're able to get minus 8x. Now, this is what we do. You write this. You replace this middle term, which is minus 8x, with these two terms. That will be minus 3x minus 5x plus 15. You don't need this. You don't need this. Now, for what we have here, you take them in two, this and this. We have two terms, these two terms. Now you factorize both things. Now, factorize means we bring out the common factor. What is common to s? S is s times xs in two places. What is common to s and 3x? What can divide s can also divide 3x? It is x. You bring out x, you open bracket for it. Now, you use this factor you brought out to divide these terms. Now, x cancel x squared. That is, s squared is s times x. Use this x to divide s times x. S in x, 1. That is x times 1. So I have x. Minus, now this is 3x, which means 3 times x. S cancel x. That's s. Use s to divide 3x. So I'm left with 3. X cancel x. That's 1. 3 times 1. That is 3. Now I'm left with this. This is minus. Please be mindful of your sign. What is the common factor of 5x and 15. Common factor, what can divide 5x and can also divide 15? It is 5. Open bracket for it. Now use that same 5 to divide these two terms. 5, use 5 to divide 5 times x. This 5 is 5 times x. I'm left with 5 cancel x. I'm left with x. Please, at this junction, you have to be mindful of your sign. The sign at the back of this common factor times plus. Minus times plus will give us minus. In mathematics, whenever we are multiplying signs, two same signs, when multiplied together, will give you minus. Two same signs, when multiplied together, will give you plus. Two different signs, when multiplied together, will give you minus. Like we have plus times minus will give me minus. Minus times plus will also give me minus. Plus times plus will give me plus. Minus times minus will give me plus. Is that taken? Now minus times plus will give me minus. This is a minus. Now 5 divided by 15. Use 5 to divide 15. So I'm left with 3. 5 goes in 15 in 3 places. Now you will notice that we have same factors. We have same 10 in this bracket. X minus 3 and x minus 3. We pick 1 out of it. We pick 1 x minus 3. So far they are same. We only need 1. Then these 10, these factors outside, you bring them together. Now you will have x minus 5. Those are the factors outside. You open brackets and close brackets for it. Then these two factors are same. These two expressions are same. Bring out only 1. That is x minus 3. All these give me 0. This one is 0. Are we together? Now, that means x minus 5 equals to 0 or x minus 3 equals to 0. Now, that's x minus 5 equals to 0 or x minus 3 equals to 0. Now, if x minus 5 is equals to 0, therefore, we want to make s the subject of the formula. This is minus 5. You have 5 to both sides. Bring this minus 5 to this side. So I will be left with x. If minus 5 comes to this side, it will become plus 5. So that will be x equals 0 plus 5. Or this one, I want to make s the subject of the formula. Is either I add 3 to both sides to eliminate this minus 3. Whenever you want to eliminate a certain number in an expression, you find the additive inverse of that number. Additive inverse is associated with the additive inverse of minus 3 is plus 3. The additive inverse of minus 5 is plus 5. So it's either you add the additive inverse to both sides, or you use this other method, which is the fastest method. You take this to the other side and change the sign. Now minus 3 is coming to this side, it becomes plus 3. Now I'm left with x here. That is x will now be equals to 0. This comes and become plus 3. Now, from there, I have my x to be equals to 0 plus 5, 5. Or x equals to 0 plus 3, x equals to 3. So now you can see that we have two possible values for x. For x, and there x equals 5 or x equals 3. Thank you. We'd like to see your comments concerning this video, and if you have any topic you'd like me to make short video, I'm always at your service. Thank you.